What's up, everybody? I'm David Hain. Welcome to episode 104 of the A to D From Addict to Disciple podcast. If you would like one-on-one counseling or to launch or join a group using the podcasts or the From Ashes to Destiny curriculum, please send me a message by email at davidfromatod@gmail.com or go to my website, www.fromatod.org, and click on the contact page. When we come back, we'll get into this episode entitled, It's Okay to Drift Away. Welcome back to episode 104 of the A to D From Addict to Disciple podcast entitled, It's Okay to Drift Away. To begin today, I'd like to say this episode is not a repeat of episode 42, which was entitled, I Need to Escape My Reality. It's really totally different, trust me. Episode 42 looked at the idea where guys tend to slip or relapse specifically and intentionally to numb the pain and avoid their reality, or they choose fantasy over reality. When we are escaping reality, we're actually telling ourselves, I need to escape every now and then, even though my escape no longer provides comfort. It just provides escape. So episode 42 is speaking to those guys who are still dipping and dabbing because they're justifying this escape. In this episode, number 104, we're going to look at healthy distractions that we can use as techniques which help you focus on something else when you're in a panicked, anxious, or distressed state. That's why this episode is entitled, It's Okay to Drift Away. And again, I'm talking about healthy distractions, not times when you can't seem to pay attention or stay focused and your mind just drifts away all by itself. I'm talking about those times when you just need to intentionally zone out in order to find your place or find your joy again. When your thoughts about your current situation or circumstances, or possibly your thoughts of an uncertain future, seem to be overwhelming you and paralyzing you, that's the time to have these healthy distraction techniques so that you can drift away for a moment. So, what are some of the benefits of drifting away with these healthy distractions? First, maybe you're anxious about an upcoming doctor exam or test. Maybe you're afraid of an impending airplane flight, or maybe you're struggling with physical pain. Healthy distractions can help you cope. They help you to focus on the present moment and boost your patience and tolerance for your circumstances. So they help you get through the stress. Secondly, drifting away will also lessen your urges or cravings to numb your pain and emotions by reducing your stress, and they help you control your anxiety. Third, when thoughts or flashbacks or negative experiences that just keep replaying in your mind, these videos, these reminders of those times will begin to fade away with a regular routine of healthy distractions. Fourth, perhaps your brain seems to keep nagging you all day long and keeps you awake at night, and you can't silence the voices in your head. Guess what? Healthy distractions, they will enhance your self-awareness, silence those voices, and allow you to drift away from those nagging thoughts. Fifth, maybe you're one of those people just stuck in brain fog. Well, according to WebMD, brain fog isn't a medical condition. It's a term used for certain symptoms that can affect your ability to think. You may feel confused or disorganized, or find it hard to focus or put your thoughts into words. You need a healthy distraction to let the fog lift. Healthy distractions will improve your attention span and increase your creativity and imagination. So finally, in this list here, what I'm saying is, whatever your stress, anxiety, depression, frustration, whatever it is, it's time to drift away. So to fine-tune this a little bit more, I'm not talking about careless drifting, but conscious drifting. It's like clearing away the clutter in your mind. It's like giving your brain a quick reboot so you can start fresh with a brighter focus. It's like taking all of the things you can't control out of your brain's inbox and putting them into the paper shredder. You starting to see my point here? Well, how do people do this drifting away, the ones who are successful at it? Well, many people use a form of meditation or mindfulness to be able to drift away. And I found some really good quotes that I like a lot for you guys to ponder. And these quotes were written by people who teach these meditation or mindfulness techniques. The first one is Genevieve Girard, and she facilitates physical, mental, and emotional healing and spiritual connectedness to your soul. Listen to her quote. "Before you rise every morning, let your mind drift gently to the awareness of the support you can draw from this quiet moment as you align your life with your soul purpose and gather around you and be receptive and connect to the love your soul brings to you." Think about that. What support, what love can you gather around you each morning that would allow you to drift away from yesterday's or tomorrow's concerns and troubles and start your day fresh? The next quote I have is from Avijit Das, a poet and writer from New Delhi, India. Here's the first one. "Sometimes he felt his loneliness, but these moments of solitude and loneliness gave meaning to his existence. He would keep drifting from moment to moment, inhaling the fragrance of these moments like one inhaled from the flowers in a garden." Sure. Can you see the advantage of accepting and embracing your emotions like loneliness and inhale their fragrance, then drift away from that moment of loneliness to the next moment, not allowing yourself to dwell in negative feeling? Here's another of the poems from Avijit Das. "While I was sauntering down the road, the rain was drizzling from the clouds that were drifting in the sky, and I could not decide who was the wanderer, the rain or the clouds or me." Wow. I just think his stuff is awesome. Can you see that point, and can you think of ways to get to that point of being able to drift away and become the wanderer like the clouds? Wow. Well, okay, I can imagine a lot of you are saying, "Okay, David, I'm ready to try this drifting thing. You know, a certain period of drifting is in order, but I don't know that I can bite off that stuff that you got from those poems. So how or where do I start?" Well, I'm going to give you a quick list of practical ideas that each of you could start today. You ready? Here we go. Turn off your phone to limit the intrusions into your thoughts. Listen to the music you love with noise-canceling earphones. Dig into that big bowl of ice cream that you love so much. Go to a museum or art gallery. Watch a movie. Take the dog for a walk. Or go for a walk by yourself. But start one random conversation with a stranger on your walk. Sing in the shower. Write a poem or a haiku. Dance alone in the kitchen. Get some blank paper and start doodling. Read a light fiction book or novel. Play a game with childlike joy and laughter. Not competitiveness. No winners, no losers, just childlike joy. Float on a tube down a lazy river. Close your eyes and think of a happy time in your life. Simply get up and walk through a doorway in your house, into another room, and leave your trouble behind. Well, I like that list. Hopefully you've heard at least 5 or 10 things from that list that tickled your fancy as well. I'd like to close today's episode with the song, as I often do. Those of you who are regular listeners, I guess you realize by now that songs always allow me to drift away. So it's only appropriate that today's song is entitled Drift Away by Dobie Gray. Here's the lyrics. Day after day, I'm more confused. Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose, and I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the Beat Boys and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the Beat Boys and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Beginning to think I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind, and I'm counting on you to carry me through. Oh, give me the Beat Boys and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. And when my mind is free, you know a melody can move me. And when I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. Thanks for the joy that you've given me. I want you to know I believe in your song, and rhythm and rhyme and harmony. You've helped me along, making me strong. Oh, give me the Beat Boys and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Thanks for listening to this episode of the A to D from Addict to Disciple podcast. If you'd like to join an online group or get one-on-one counseling to help you as you find your ways to drift away, please message me on the link in this podcast or by email at davidfromatod@gmail.com, or go to my website, www.fromatod.org, and click on the contact page. You can keep in touch with what we're doing in From A to D by following me on Instagram at davidfromatod. Tune in Monday for our next episode, and as always, stay safe and stay strong.